Right, hello everybody. We should be live on ESA now. There is a massive amount of delay because that's what we get when we do online marathons. So you may or may not be hearing this. I am technically not wasting time until I see myself on stream, even though they just gave me the countdown method because reasons. I see myself. I'm on stream. Way! Hello everybody. There we go. Welcome to Sonic 4 Episode 2. We are here. We're going to have some fun with you all today. If you've not seen this game before, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, you're all in for a treat. I have the wonderful Tiny Tim with me on host. Say hi, Tim.
Hello, Argick. I must say a big thank you for this. I'm looking forward to hosting for you, my friend. It's going to be an absolute pleasure. I really do hope you enjoy. Please get the donations in for Argick. I've just seen some coming in just now, Argick. So when we're ready, getting something.
Oh, goody, goody, goody. Well, you know exactly when you're going to be able to read this. We got a lot of auto-scrollers in this game, but we're going to get ourselves ready to go. So I'm going to give you the countdown on time. So on go after 3. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Go, and we are off. We are underway. This is Sonic 4 Episode 2. It is the second in the Sonic 4 series, and this time we've got our buddy Tails with us. Now, as we all know, Tails in this game, or in any Sonic game, can be a little smug. Proceed to post the Tails smug emote. But we're going to be using Tails throughout this run, as this game adds the partner mechanic into the game. And the first 4 levels here, the Sylviana Castle areas, is basically the glorified tutorial showing you everything that you need to know about the video game. Here's the lovely monitor telling you jump, press X with Tails, and you can do the flying combo. Flying combo allows you to get 7 little hops with Tails. We can run on the water because we're too fast. We're going to take the top route through the video game, and we're going to just be using Tails to our advantage as much as we can. You're going to see the other combinations here, and we're just jumping all the way through these loops just to make sure we can stay up the top and run our way through the top, through the boosties, big jumps over, run our way through, and spin dash straight through towards the end here. And we're going to finish this stage, hopefully, in about a minute here as we jump up over the lava. Away we go, boost ourselves to the end, and we finish. And I'm not going in that big ring because that big ring is evil and those emeralds are bad stages. At least for now. I'm terrible at them and I'm not doing it. But that is stage 1. That is us now going to unlock the flying combo, as it is known as. It is very good to save our butt if we accidentally make mistakes, and we will be seeing that, or the copter combo, as it's called there, as we come into the sunken ruins. So if we first had a copter combo and we're going into the sunken ruins, that can only mean one thing. The next combo we're unlocking is the submarine combo, because everybody, Tails go... Literally, he's just sitting here going brrr and getting me stuck on the wall right now. So while we're underwater, Tails, of course, can submarine our way across the stage here, which is really good and really useful. He will not run out of breath underwater here. He can carry us indefinitely, which is really good. Of course, you can drown. You will hear the drowning music later on. I apologize in advance, but it is a necessary evil. And what you're seeing me do constantly here is the little homing attack. But I'm doing it while I'm not near any enemies because it acts as a functional boost, allowing us to get a really good head start on some of these levels here. So we're just going to run our way through to the checkpoint. Big jump up, and again, flying combo, copter combo as we come through. And I see all the Iron Brew emotes in chat here. I see what you're doing. If you can spot the hidden Iron Brew on the screen, then congratulations. And Tails just got bodied, which is really bad. So we're going to need him to come around here. Don't get bodied by the spring or the war, please. Thank you very much. There you go, buddy. This is what I mean by Tails saving our butts. So we're not meant to go down this area. We are just going to slowly run up the wall and get trolled by it as the water rises up and down like the giant troll that it is. So we're just going to run our way over, deliberately taking damage off these guys because we need that to manipulate the boss later on in the end of this area. It's complete tooey, by the way. I'm taking the absolute pan out of that. I just forgot and fell down where I was. Muscle memory is a thing in this game, as you do. But we are going to navigate our way through here and fly our way up. Arg, breathe. I'm breathing. What is this with Arg not breathing nonsense? It's here. Hidden. It's not very hidden. What do you mean it's not very hidden? It's there. Oh, everybody's saying it's not very hidden, I can't even believe what they're talking about here. But that is stage number 2, and we now unlock the submarine combo to use at any point in time. We cannot use any of these combos until we have came through these tutorial stages, and we'll just advance our way through it. Game itself looks absolutely glorious, plays very similarly to Sonic 4 Episode 1 in that its physics are slightly janky, but they're not terrible. I think adding Tails here does actually do a lot to help the game, and you'll find out what we mean when you don't take the bottom route as you go through this area, but again, managing to fall through walls because it's a Sonic game and walls are only suggestions, even if it's not the 3D version. Ah, lordy, lordy. So we're going to run our way through here and unlock the rolling combo. This is what we call the Grand Spin Dash, or the double boost before Sonic Forces. The double boost was the thing before Forces. Everybody thinks double boost was the good one. But no, we are rolling our way through here. We're going to try and navigate our way through these stages, making sure we land. I'm going to deliberately come out of this and then land onto that area so we can fall down here. And now we're going to do a really cool launch. If you get yourself stuck in the level geometry, you can send yourself flying through the sky there. Big launch all the way up, over, through, and down, and jump into the little secret passageway here. Now, you can see that we are using this combo, and we are busting our way through certain walls and things like that. This is really important. You'll see there that we also just bonked off the wall. With the rolling combo here, you can bonk off a wall 3 times, and then you're forced out of the combo. Every time you bonk, however, your speed is halved. So you can see that we go really fast while we initially do that, and we maintain the speed all the way through until you manage to donk a wall. You don't want to donk a wall if you can help it. You want to make sure you don't do what I just did there. Otherwise, you slow down. You can see now we're not moving as fast, and now we didn't go over the gap because of it. Now we're struggling to homing attack over the gap there, because the homing attack is a little bit wonky at times. But we're going to just run our way through here. Use the flying combo, because we always phase through that block. And get towards the end of the stage here. Just going to jump, and then I'm going to save myself with Tails and just fly over at the end of level 2, 3, 4, 5. Jump, dash, should be fine. We're fine, and away we go. So Tails will save your bacon. As long as you have not used a combo with Tails and you are in the air, you should be able to use a flying combo. I'm not going to say it'll always happen, because Tails is going to troll us in this run, and I just know it. But that has us now unlocked all 3 different combos available. We have the spinning combo, we have the copter combo, and we have the submarine combo. As we come into the Sylviana boss fight, tell me if you've seen this boss before, because you go through it. As you go through it. So we're going to come in. Here's Mr. Boss Man. I don't know why it feels the need to stop us here, but it does. It's like, oh, you're going to pay for this. Okay, show us what contraption you have today. And the contraption he has for us today... Wait a minute, I've seen this boss before. Why are we in Aquatic Ruin? This is Sonic 4 Episode 2, not Episode... Uh-oh. Okay, so maybe it's not quite Aquatic Ruin? So we're still gonna have to jump on the arrows out of there, right? No. Well, fudge. Nope, what we've got here is we've got a giant plant, and as the giant plant roars at us, you want to jump up with Tails, jump off with Sonic, and donk the plant on the noggin. Going to do this 2 times, and then he will retreat into the into his little plant defense there. And as he pops back out again, we will get another 2 hits on the boss. Now, the reason we do this is because, as you know, the in-game time freezes every time we use one of the combos. We want to minimize the amount of time we're using the combo, because although the in-game time freezes, the real time is still going. We do not have the ability to stop time as much as we would want to. So we're going to come through here now, and we're going to wait for him to do his big slam attack and then fly away up to the boss again. We need 3 more hits before he goes into his desperation phase. Unfortunately, we can only do 2 flights before we have to hit the ground again. So we got to hit the ground once more and then go for it. And then we fly up. Again, you get 7 little hops with Tails. That comes in really handy later as he powers himself up for his desperation move. We just saw Box play Pokemon there. This is Eggman. He learned from it. He's charging up Solar Beam now. He's charged up enough of this power. He's going to use Solar Beam. But we ain't going to let him use it at all as it goes through. In, through, in, down. Wait, fly up. He's going to retreat again one last time. He's got 1 more hit to go. We're just going to fly right here with Tails, and the boss is gone. And that's it. Goodbye, boss. No Solar Beam for you. Tails really happy with that result there. He's just bouncing up and down with joy. I know, I hate it when real time keeps going as well. I would just like to freeze time once or twice. It would be fun. As we go through... And we've saved the animals here. One cool thing about the animals, though, is if you watch the little bird flickies, they do actually get to fly towards the screen sometimes, which is really fun. Like, he comes, he's like, yo, what up? You saved me. And then the screen freezes. We're like, oh, I want to see that. But that is the end of Sylviana Castle. We are now moving into Area 2, which is White Park. We are going to the fun fair. We're going to a giant theme park. It's snow time. Look at all the snow. And we're going to immediately become a giant snowball of our own and just roll our way through the level here. As we're going to make sure we stop ourselves at the end of this jump, because we're going to land on a boosty. And we're going to need the flying combo to take the top route through this area, because the top route is right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and away we go. And again, each of these stages all have a predetermined route that we're going to try and take. There's a red ring. It's a collectible in the video game, and I'm ignoring all of them. I'm sorry to all you 100%ers, but I'm ignoring it. And that snowball trolls me all the time. I got to stop trying to land on the snowball. It doesn't work for me. Big jump up, and we're going to transform into the rolling combo again. Because here comes the rolling combo. And I did say I was going to become a snowball. I'm not kidding, by the way. Watch this. Run away from the avalanche. Hit the booster. Hit the second boost and do a jump over the big gaps there. I swear I'm going over a level. And now we are literally a snowball. If you jump out of ball form in here, you will die. For the snow is closing in on us. And it'll act like a crush death, which we don't want to see. But we're going to snowboard our way down. Nice shout outs to like Sonic 1, Adventure 1 and 2 there. Snowboarding on a piece of tree. Running our way through here. Getting a little bit hit there, but I'll just charge a spin dash and away we go. And we're going to come back down to this area, hit the checkpoint, charge up another rolling combo as we go down. Whee! As we run our way through this area is where we're going to go. 1, 2, stick on the top right. Here come the springs. Again, coming out of the ball form here is instant death. The snow will catch you. Spring up the top. This is who Titus was named after? No. I'm sorry. It was indeed, yes. As we do a big jump over the rest of the level here, we're going to run our way down and keep ourselves going. As we keep going through, up, down, left, and right. This runner talks so much. Imagine watching his daily streams. Oh, no. I'm sorry, J-Mac. As we run, launch yourself over. You do see those lovely little stop signs there. Little warning signs that have Sonic just sitting there like... What does that mean? It means warning. You're going to fall down a hole. Don't do it as you go through. But we are now coming into Act 2. Act 2 is a nice, interesting stage. If you notice the beautiful background in that stage there, you would have saw this amazing roller coaster. And that is where we go now. Big roller coaster. So we're going to start with the big speed boost as we always do. We are the roller coaster now. We don't need no carriage. For safety reasons, please do not try this at home. Do not try this on a roller coaster. Gotta ride the car here. And if you listen very carefully over the sound of my voice, you may hear a very familiar tune if you've played Sonic games before as we go through. But yeah, this stage, fairly simple. Not too much you need to worry about. You may notice that we do have the foreground and the background shenanigans going on here, where if you end up in the background, then you can take a different route to where you would be in the foreground. Unfortunately, that platform's spinning me around there. And if you listen carefully, you'll hear the song as we go through. And I want in this little hole here. That is imperative. That is like the one of two things you need to get right. For we are now skipping a large chunk of the level by being on the backside here. In the background. Round we go, sending us back to the foreground, allowing us to run to the next area. And in this little hole down here is the hole that we need to go. And we got one more little shortcut that we need to take. And it's a very important shortcut. Again, it requires us to be in the rolling combo. So after flying combo, skipping all the platforms into the rolling combo. And combine the speed with the slope. And you get a nice big jump all the way over the end of the world here. So here we go. And big jump. Supposed to go into the background through the rest of the stage here. We're going to do none of that. And we'll be finished within the next 3 seconds. 2, 1, and we finished. Because that's what I said we did. Again, you can see all those big rings. That is because I'm finishing with over 50 rings in the video game. We are only doing any percent today. We are not doing all emeralds. But thanks to your donations, we will be doing some episode metal as well. Now, keep that in mind because there is something important coming up with episode metal. But before that, we have the labyrinth at absolute zero. At first, we were in the snow. Now we're in the ice. We are underground. We are in the water. We do not want to get ourselves stuck down here. This will be the only time that you will hopefully hear the drowning music. And we shall not drown, unlike I did on my stream for practice. Famous last words, he said there. And yeah, hopefully we don't repeat that. As we're going to run our way through here. And then we want to make sure we set ourselves up into the ball form here. Because we want to dodge the seals that are coming. Or the walruses, I don't know. Are they seals, sea lions, or walruses? I haven't decided. But the drowning music is playing. We're running away. We get out of the water. We get to the third set of rings. We jump over. We keep ourselves going with the speed we have here. Do not want to get crushed. Do not want to jump into the wall there. We're going to have to jump into the wall. We did get 1 bit of slowdown there. 2 bits of slowdown. So I'm going to come out of ball form because it's pointless. And fly our way up there. Shall you get the clip? I mean, I don't think you would want to do that. No, not at all. No. Famous last words. It was indeed. It was utterly famous last words. As we're going to navigate our way through the stage here, we're going to end up in the water, but we're just going to jump and then fly with tails. Hashtag no Billy. No Billy. Oh, why are you handing over the speedrunner card? I need that. That's my speedrunner card. Don't hand that over. It's what I used to go fast. Big jump to the top route, staying on the top route, falling down to the middle, as this is where we need to go, and we're going to line ourselves up to do one really cool jump here after you fall down into the ground there, unfortunately. So we don't want to fall down. We want to get Tails here. Line it up. Let's see if we can do this jump properly. Wait till you land. Immediately jump over onto the spikes. Jump straight through the seals there. Because what they're doing is they're actually freezing the water, preventing you from passing through this area, and making the level take an extra minute and a half to do, which is ridiculous. But we're going to finish this in a nice 1:29. So imagine that being a 3-minute stage if you have to go down the other route there. We skipped all of that. The routes in these games are actually surprisingly interesting. When you put a map out and you look at the areas that you're skipping a fair whack of the stuff in the stage here. And now we are coming to the Metal Sonic fight. The first boss fight in the game with Metal Sonic. It's technically the second boss fight. It is a fantastic game here. It is an auto-scroller. Note that he is arriving on a missile designed by Tails. Tails has betrayed us. And we have got to hit this boss here and make sure we dodge his attacks and not get hit by the troll springs that are on either side. Again, this is foreground, background shenanigans. We do not want to go into the background if we can help it. And as we are going to dodge the attacks, I'm going to hand it over to Tiny Tim, who has some wonderful things for us to say.
We do indeed. We've received some fantastic donations here. Please keep the Argick love coming in. We'll start with a $50 donation from Fluffy Squirrel, who says, good luck with the run, Argick. Then we've got $10 from Race Pro UK, Smug Tails for the win. And we've also received $5 from Jen the Bug, who says, I've been waiting for this run since the first time I saw the schedule. Argick is absolutely ridiculous, and I am here for it. Well, thank you very much indeed for all those wonderful donations.
As I did say earlier during Matt RPD's run, it's nice knowing a fellow person who is just as nuts and enthusiastic about the speedruns as I am. And that is no exception. So you saw here that I accidentally hit the troll spring, ended up in the background. That's not what we wanted. And then we did exactly what we didn't want there, which is dying to the Metal Sonic fight when he decides to do that lovely troll bounce. He's only supposed to do one set of those and always gets me with that sneaky second set. So we get to see the boss again. That is the unfortunate thing about this boss fight, is that it is an auto-scroller. So if you fall behind off the left-hand side of the screen there, it is death, unfortunately. But again, hitting the troll spring, he's going to come over the background and hit us. He did not, so we're just going to wait it through. And we get to do the wonderful facepalm emote. Yeah, getting out of the first troll spring is not a problem. It is the second one that we need to worry about as we get into phase 2 here. But again, it just means we get to listen to this amazing music again, because this boss fight theme is phenomenal. And we don't get to hear it enough the second time, so that is my reasoning for failing the boss. Yes, there's an intentional failure in there. Oh no, I don't think that oh no is genuine. I feel that Smug Tails is overwriting that. But no, I hope you're all having a great time. I hope you've all been enjoying this marathon as well. It's been great fun being able to host, help out the behind the scenes, getting things running, and running a game, of course. But yeah, we're waiting for him to do the lovely little zap attacks here. Normally, he'll do 3 of these zap attacks in a row. Sometimes he does 1, sometimes he does 2. Other times, he is just a massive troll and will not do any and cause us to get smashed. So this is where I'm going to be very careful. What's he doing? He's doing the slams. There you go. I'm prepared for your slams this time, good sir. And he'll probably do 1 more set of slams here. Here he comes. Nope, he's running away. Sweet. You want to know why Tails was making a missile in the first place? So do I, because I've got no idea. Why did he make the missile? All I know is that an enemy got to use it, and now he caught up with us because of it. Although he's smoking, and he's gone. And that is the end of the stage there. So that's about a 2-minute time loss with that death, unfortunately. I have a single strand of hair that's annoying me, by the way. That's just going back and forth between... and irritating the top of my head there. It's just being a bit annoying. It's like... Metal Sonic is a big troll, and not for this stage. Just wait until you see the other Pokemon references this game has. This game referenced the whole... this game influenced a whole bunch of games, and you'll find out why when we get to it as we come through. So now we are done. We are coming to the desert, from the chilly snow winters of White Park to the warm deserts of the oil desert here. And we're going to be spending most of the time in ball form in this one, if I actually time my jumps correctly. As we go through second time, third time's the Charmy, but we didn't get it, so we're just going to run our way through it, taking a big jump off the side there. The dung beetles will launch themselves at us if they have the chance, but we don't want to give them that chance. You can hit the bosses off screen. You may be wondering as well why we're playing this game in 4x3. We can play this game in 16x9. But you just saw the Metal Sonic boss fight there. He was closer to us because we were playing in 4x3. This is why we play in 4x3. It is the same for the second fight with him and why we basically leave in 4x3. 16x9, while cool, has gameplay disadvantages for us. So big jump down here, going into ball form as we run our way through. Also, if you have some duck emotes, you may want to get them ready for the next stage. Because I swear, there's a duck in the stage. There's a duck playing instruments. I don't know why, but it is. As we go through. We are going through. So now we're going to do a big spin round, and at the end of it, we jump! Because we jump, and it takes us to a hidden top path. And you think it's not that hidden, but it's surprisingly out there. And we launch ourselves up, missing the spring, unfortunately, allowing us to go down the bottom area here, grabbing a little bit more rings. But we're going to go through here. You sometimes question how I don't run out of air. I too question how I don't run out of air. It's a mystery that I don't have the answer to. So we got a little area here filled with all these little warning signs telling you Sonic's gonna fall. But we are gonna skip past these, hopefully not fall down. Second set has a set of spikes that we did not hit. And we got one more set with a set of enemies in here. I'm gonna just jump and then do a dash through them. Go ahead, so we gonna die. We gonna die, unfortunately. I tried to get through it, but it doesn't happen. So we're going to go for that again. Thankfully, the checkpoint is right there. There goes the Deathless Run. But the Deathless Run went in White Park, so it's fine. There is a reason I have a fairly high estimate, and that is just because some of these things do not go the way you expect them. There are a whole bunch of enemies. Remember, again, that you only have 7 little flights here with tails, so you got to be careful. So that's 1, 2, and then we're going to wait for the wind. Uh-oh. 3, there we go, 4, 5, and away we go. So I had 2 spare there. When the wind doesn't it's push you, you're just kind of sitting there like, uh-oh. Eventually it will kick in. I promise you, eventually it does kick in as we go through. As we go down, and we're gonna do the thing. Bleh, ads made me miss death. I swear we did actually die there. Duck song, everybody. Why it sounds like ducks, I don't know. I blame Flying Fox, and I missed my jump there, which is really bad. So all Flying Fox in the chat there for this wonderful duck stage. Told us about it years ago, and I was like, I'm never going to remember this. And then the ducks happened as we run our way through. Not Goose. Honk. Goose is later. Not in this run, but later. But yeah, the duck song, the duck stage, aptly named Duck Desert in my splits as well. Duck Desert Act 1, because there is no Act 2 for this one, as we go through. And you can see this stage, we are literally staying in the rolling combo here. After the spring, we want to do a small jump here, little jump up, little jump there, so we get over that little platform that's raising and lowering in the sand. We are going to see if we get the jump that saves 3 seconds. We got the jump that saves 3 seconds. Oh, 3-second jump. Literally, that jump saves 3 seconds. It's hilarious. But I'm not kidding. We're just going to keep rolling all the way down the Coca-Cola here. I can't believe Sonic and Sega went with Coca-Cola instead of the majesty that is I Am Brew. It should have been an orange color, not a cola color. Like, come on, what is this? Come on, Sega. Give us an I Am Brew patch. Let's do that one. A whole 3 seconds. A whole 3 seconds. It's amazing. As we come through, we are now into Oil Desert Act 3. It's a crude trap indeed. But we're going to have our buddy Tails here. So we got a lot of sand. It's rough. It's coarse. It gets everywhere. And we are going to go through the... Well, we're just going to use Tails. We're not going to wait in the sand at all in any part of this section. Because it's slow. And we don't want to go through. Looks like coffee. Could be coffee. It very much could be coffee. And it's a case of I am way too excited for this. This is just me in a nutshell, buddy. I enjoy speedrunning the video games. I enjoy speedrunning the Sonic video games. So if I come over as excited, I'm doing my job. Product placement and my speedrun? Fraud? Yep. I live on the stuff, mate. I Am Brew is amazing. Don't ask me what it tastes like because I've got no idea. And thank you for the good luck, everybody. Dang, hides cola. You don't have to hide the cola. If the cola is your drink of choice, go for it. I promise you, I do actually drink water while speedrunning, so it's not the I Am Brew that does it. Everybody's like, prove it. I dare you. The only cost is your soul. I'm not. I have my soul. I give my soul to the majesty that is Sonic games. So we're taking the little top right here as we have a wonderful little thing here. We got these sand traps. And we're going to try and dodge as many of the sand traps as we can. Going to roll our way straight over here. Launch yourself into the air at the end of this ramp. And keep ourselves rolling. 1, 2, and then stop, land down, and hopefully we get the jump here. We are going to get the jump. That's fine. This allows us to skip doing the maze at the bottom of the stage there, because we don't need to do that, as it's really bad. As we run our way through, slow ourselves down, and get ourselves back into another one of these areas. Lovely dung beetle there, throwing the giant metallic ball at us, but we don't need to worry about any of them. Here's his two buddies going to try their luck, but again, Tails is here to say, nah. Now, normally you would wait for the sand to cover the spikes, but we're just going to damage boost. We're speedrunners. We got to go fast. We got to keep Sonic living up to his name as we go through and finish the stage. And just for proof, as I did turn around and say, I do also drink some water. And I'm going to do that right now. Lovely drink of water to keep yourself going there as we go through. But we are now coming up to Act 4, which of course means it is the boss. Do we have any Nier Auto Tomato fans here? Nier Automata fans, you may recognize this boss fight. This turns out that the Nier Automata boss was actually inspired by Sonic 4. I can't believe it. I was so surprised when I first saw this. I gotta ask Yoko Taro if this happens. Am I Scottish? No, I just talk like this. I'm putting on an accent, mate. But here he goes. We come through. And he's got a giant magnet. How do they work? We don't know. But what he's going to do is he's going to disappear down here. So any Nier Automata fans, say hello to Engels. As Engels is coming up, the giant drill hand, the giant feet. It's a giant robot. Dun, dun, dun. Let's see if we can grab an early hit here. We might be able to get it. We did not grab the early hit, unfortunately. So we got Engels here. I can't believe Sonic inspired Yoko Taro. It's amazing. Please note, I don't actually know if it's true, but it's hilarious. But yeah, the boss here is going to reveal himself, and we got to try and hit the boss before he hits the platforms down that we're standing on here. He can only be hit once per cycle, unfortunately, and we just got to wait. So this is an auto-scroller boss. Tiny Sam, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing fantastic, Arg. Do you want me to read some of your wonderful donations?
You may do whatever you need to do, my friend.
Okay, we've received a couple here for you. We have $20 from Big the Dave, who just says, Argick smug. So just imagine that as a very smug Tails. I'm sure we'll post the... Come on, chat, let's see the Argick smug. And then we've got another $10 from Wunderbar Live, who has a question, who says, hey, Arg, please tell us more about the Chaos Emeralds and Supersonic in this game and how it's the best thing ever. Anyway, good luck with the run.
I think that's the longest I've ever been quiet. Okay, so the Chaos Emeralds in this game are terrible. One, they're very hard to go do. Two, so you know the partner mechanics that we're doing? The flying combo, the rolling combo, and the submarine combo. Well, after struggling for 2 hours trying to get the 6th and 7th Chaos Emerald, after he was told it's very easy, ended up finding out that anytime you transform into Supersonic and then use a partner ability, it turns off Supersonic, making Supersonic effectively useless in the entire speedrun. I have spent I think it was about a 4-hour stream. I think it was about 2.5 hours of that was just that one run. I've managed to edit it down. It's a train wreck. That's what that is as you go through. Is this Catherine? This is the basis of Catherine. This is how Sega managed to develop Catherine. They used the bricks from Sonic 4 and put them in Catherine. Yep. But I'm not doing all emeralds. No, not today. Not at all. As we go through, and we're going to wait this. What are we going to do? We're going to wait for him to come over. He's going to stump us, but he missed. And we're going to do a rolling combo into his toe. He doesn't like it. It feels like Lego hit his big toe there. And we dunk him on the head. Engels is going to do a little bit of a dance and then fall backwards. He had a little bit too much water to drink there. As they go through. As he goes through, and there you go. As he runs away. You're going to pay for this. Except for him, not really, not in this case. But if you thought that auto-scroller boss was fantastic, just hold on to the edge of your seats because we've got another one for you. We've got another speedrun for you, and my hair's gone loopy as it normally does. We are now heading to the sky. We are heading off We are pulling out the tornado. Tails is going to fly us to the Sky Fortress. And it's an auto-scroller. God dang it. With a 15-second loop. Da, 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 da. Ba, ba, na, da, 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 na. Da, 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 da. I'm not kidding. This goes on for about 15 seconds. And then it loops. So, this is about 5 minutes of auto-scroller, unfortunately. No, I'm not kidding. There is nothing I can do to speed this up. There are certain things that will happen throughout the stage, like enemies will appear. I can also do a cool barrel roll like that, but Tails gets very dizzy and then the camera stops moving. So we try and only do them when we need to. So, Tim, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing fantastic. I was getting a bit worried there. I thought the Angry Scotsman was going to come out for a second.
No, I've got Iron Brood. There's no Angry Scotsman. Look, Tim, Kyogre's on the screen. I can't believe we've got Kyogre. What is this? I thought we were done with Pokemon.
And he's escaped from the Pokemon run.
How did that happen?
Can I take the opportunity for the auto-scroller just to encourage us? We're doing absolutely fantastic, folks. We are currently on $2,662 for Crisis. But come on, let's show Arg our love. Let's get some more in there. Let's see if we can hit that 3,000. It would be absolutely fantastic if we could do that.
Oh, yeah, that would be fantastic if we could hit 3K there. Also, here comes the Teenage Mutant Robot Turtles. Unfortunately, they're not very good. They just kind of flew past us there. That's not good. Some of them came in from the top. Some of them came in from the bottom. Oops, one hit the plane as we go through. It really does look like Kyogre, right? My chat says it doesn't. It's totally Kyogre. It's literally Kyogre, right? That's exactly what you gotta do. But yeah, we just gotta wait for this to go through again. A massive thank you to everybody who's been watching, sharing, donating, all that funky jazz. Honestly, it's fantastic having you all here. We wouldn't be able to put these events on without you, and we are happy to bring this amazing, these amazing speedruns to you as we go through. Listen here, Moogle. Nobody needs to know that the turtles killed me, right? Why do you have to go and spoil that? At least make sure... Don't you spoil the surprise? Oh. So we're coming into another high-speed section here where we follow the trail of rings. There's giant missiles. Remember them for later. They're really important. And we got to bust our way through with a barrel roll all the way through the little blocks here. And yes, you are correct. If I have to restart the stage, it feels bad. My head does not explode, though. I'm very good at keeping a cool head, which is surprising considering how warm it is. As we do the double barrel roll, through we go. As we go, and yeah, I'm completely exposed right now. Why would you do this to me? But what he is referring to is, of course, this lovely section here where Tails has got stuck. Let's say that wonderful noise. And Tails will disappear. The game will lag. Tails disappeared. The game is lagged. And it's now turtle time. Teenage Mutant Robot Turtles. Teenage Mutant Robot Turtles. Teenage Mutant Robot Turtles. They are my platforms. Here we go. Gotta wait for them to become my platforms. One of them sniped me. It felt bad. It was embarrassing. I hope it doesn't happen again. It is literally turtle time in an auto-scroller. Yes, it's a Sonic game. And we didn't get sniped this time, so we're fine. Tails flying at the speed of sound to get back around in time for us as we're on the final section of the area where now he's using cannonballs. And we gotta send the cannonballs all the way back to him. I don't know if Groudon actually knows any cannonball moves. I don't know if there's a cannonball move in... no, Groudon. That's because you said Groudon. Kyogre. Kyogre's meant to do it. But yeah, of course, it is Metal Sonic flying his own little ship here. If Sonic and Tails have their own plane, Metal Sonic want one too. As we go in and through. In, down and round we go, surrounded by his turtle army. As we wait for the turtle army. Still got a minute to go here. Yep. Still got a one to go. Hey, ice. Summoning all the enemies. You cannot jump off the plane, thankfully. The plane, however, can get pushed to the very left-hand side of the screen and die, which is very bad. So we don't want to do that. But we're just hitting these cannonballs back to him. I have 315 rings right now. I may want to try and take a hit. We'll see what happens. If I finish the stage with 315 rings, I'm going to make sure I duck down because I ain't going to no special stage. Not doing it. Can't make me. Are those Koopas? Not sure if Koopas. We'll take the damage there. Tails grabbing the rings, are getting the cannonball, and is gone. This might be a sub 5-minute auto-scroller. Oh my god, it's a sub 5-minute auto-scroller. Can you believe it, folks? But thankfully, that is the last auto-scroller in the run. Unfortunately, both of them are pretty much next to each other. There's no way to speed them up significantly. You just gotta wait for them. It kind of sucks. But now we get to do 2 really cool stages. We get to do Sky Fortress Act 2 and Act 3. Has fairly good music. Very similar opening to Sonic 2 here for any of you that know Wing Fortress. This is the new and improved Wing Fortress Mark 2 as we go through. And we're going to navigate ourselves all the way up, through and round on the top right here, because we're just going to stay up the very top. And you get to see the pretty awesome sky background that they made on this one. It is quite awesome as we do a spin dash jump. Land our way over. I did make that. That's good. I'm going to grab the bubble for safety. Land ourselves off the enemies here. Run our way across now. We get this cool little mechanic, which is as long as you keep speed, you can run on the side of these grates. And we are going straight into rolling combo again, as we are going to launch ourselves at the very top of the vertical section here. Yeet! Big jump. I tried not to say yeet, but alas, it happened. As we run our way through to the fans. Up we go. Oh, somebody got purged. Feels bad. Gotta be nice, folks. As we're gonna run our way through, gonna do a big jump here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Jump. Fly our way up the top as we go in and down. Big jump into the big flight, because this allows us to get up to, you guessed it, a secret top right with some speed shoes. As we go through 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait for the jump and jump some more. As we run our way through, wait for the set of the level 2 activate. Don't get hit by the fire like I've been doing in practice. And off we go. Run through. It is a great, great mechanic. It really is Devon Sanity, and I appreciate that fun. It's a great, great mechanic. And we got one more great, great mechanics here. But we're going to be very careful, because if you slow down, you fall off. But if you go too high, you get hit by the jet engine. And again, finishing in a very nice 125 there. You might be seeing a pattern in these stages. Most of them are all finishing around the 1 minute 30 mark, which is very nice. Speedy shoes. Gotta go fast. Who is faster, Sonic with the speed shoes or me speaking? Haven't decided on that one. And now we are coming into Sky Fortress Act 3, aka Death Egg Zone. Death Egg Mark 1, because this takes some really good features from the original Death Egg and adds them in here. We're going to run our way through again. You can already see the signpost warning us that you can fall off the bottom of the stage there, which we don't want to do. We don't want to do that at all. As we're going to run our way through, jump to miss the spring, all the way over the top here. Keep ourselves running with a nice big boost. Boost, jump, run. Jump over the spring. I'm not going to take the top route. We're going to land, do a spin dash, jump, hit the other spring, go into the rolling combo, and away you go. Because again, you don't want to fall down. And we're going to land into the area where the giant onion rings are. And you get to see this really cool invincibility 3D onion ring effect, similar to Sonic 3 and Knuckles. I absolutely love it. I think it's great that they brought it back. Going to skip this section though, because all we need to do is fly up with Tails, because I know exactly where they're going to take us. 2 jump dashes into a big jump into a flight. And away you go. One really good thing about this game, though, and I don't know if anybody's noticed it yet, though, is that Tails pretty much comes back instantly. And that is so good. Like, if only other Sonic games did that, it would be amazing. But nice big long onion ring section here. Whoop, 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 whoop. As we run our way through towards the end of the level, we got a really important section here where Arg just got his burnt butt. So he's going to fall down, but it's fine because the checkpoint was literally right there. As we're going to just wait for that to go off this time. Spin dash off the bottom, not get a burnt butt this time. Fall all the way down, past the signs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, jump and through. There we go. Jump onto the turkeys that are off screen that you can't see. Oh, the chicken got me. Feels bad. I was hoping we'd get them off the screen there, but alas, we did not make it. As we go through, up we go. Big run, big jump, making sure we get the right cycle here through the box that will crush you onto the spikes if you do it wrong. And navigate our way through the section. We got bodied, we did, but it only took about a second to get back to where we were, thanks to the wonderfully placed checkpoints there. As we pass the fuel area here, we're going to fly our way up, all the jet engines blasting at full power, keeping this wonderful Sky Fortress afloat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, jump, so we don't get squished. Off we go into the final area. Keep an eye on the screen, because after the wub-wubs, the game warns you 3 times in a row. You better get into the rolling combo form, or you're in trouble. Whee! Screen telling you, rolling combo. Please do the rolling combo, or you're going to fall to your death. And that is a nice 205 with a little death in there, which is not the worst. as we are coming back into the 4th stage, which means it is another boss fight, and we have Metal Sonic coming back again, which means 2 things. 1, we get that really cool boss music again, and 2, we get to see Kyogre. It is the showdown in the skies. It is Kyogre versus Sonic. Who will win? So we have him coming in here again. It is an auto-scroller style boss here. Kyogre using Hyper Beam, can use it more often than not because it is a legendary Pokemon. And we want to see Kyogre go to the top of the screen. That will allow us to get really quick hits here. There are 3 phases to this boss. Phase 1 coming up right now. Let's see what we can do. If we get pushed off to the left-hand side of the screen, we will die, and we don't want to do that. We want Kyogre to go up to the top here. Here they go. As we fly up, get the early hit there. As we go down. What type is Sonic? Well, I would say Sonic's a ground type because he's like Sandshrew. Sandshrew turns into a ball. Sonic turns into a ball. Makes sense, right? And we're getting good RNG here as Kyogre flies up to the top again, allowing us to get another hit here. As we go through, he's going to fire the laser beams. We need to try and dodge them if we can. Are we getting through? We are. Get the next hit here. This should be him moving into phase 2 here. Phase 2 here. He's going to dunk his noggin out. We want to try and get the hits. And I just hear that Tiny Tim has got a run into ESA Summer Online as well. Congrats, buddy.
I'm just gobsmacked. Absolutely gobsmacked.
Congrats, buddy. You're going to do amazing. And that was phase 2, by the way. We had to dodge the lasers. Here come the amazing Uber missiles again. He fired the downwards missile. This allows us to hit the boss off the screen before he's even there. You didn't even get to see the third phase there. He summons the giant missiles. They will become horizontal, or sorry, will go in horizontal, turn to vertical, and try and push your plane back. But because we were playing in 4x3, the play area is lower, which means we can get closer to the boss in a shorter amount of time, allowing us to skip that entire phase as long as the first missile is a bottom missile, because the missiles can either be at the bottom of the screen and the top. And there you go. Do 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 do. I see Frib in the chat. How are you, buddy? Na 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 na. Bam ba dum ba da ba da ba dum. Again, I love this music. It's a shame we only got to hear it twice. But that is a complete, and the flicky's flying towards it, saying, "Thank you for freeing us." As away we go. And I heard that apparently I've got 2 runs in. You're gonna get to see me for SEDX and Mania. I do hope you'll join us for those. You'll have just as much fun as you are having here as well. As we are now moving to the final 2 stages of the game. And if any of you can remember Headphone Jack, I apologize. I don't know, I guess sickness warning? This stage rotates with us. So yeah, if you get motion sickness, please look away for approximately about 3 minutes. This stage will rotate with us. The level layout is similar to a standard layout, but it will topsy-turvy and spinny-winny and do all sorts as you go through. I apologize. I cannot control it. I can only go as fast as I can to make it as painless as we can as we run our way through here in the Death Egg Mark II as we go through. Yep, the background and foreground both rotate depending on the angle. And now because we have a combo mechanic, Metal Sonic and Eggman also have a combo mechanic, which is really amazing. But we are going to use our combo mechanic before they even get a chance to use theirs. Woohoo! So we already got the first hit here. We are deliberately going to lose our rings there. Tails may be able to grab one in time. As we run away, he's charging his Spirit Ball. We hit him. Dodge the Spirit Ball. He's going to charge up the 3rd Spirit Ball here. Give him your energy, because Metal Sonic doesn't deserve any of this. And away we go. Very good boss fight there. Getting past that at a 1:10 on the final hit there. As they go through. Spirit Bomb! But of course, it is not a Metal Sonic fight without the patent pending race. So as we run our way through the rest of the stage, keep an eye on the rotation. Which way is up? Which way is down? Are we all being sick yet? The answer is probably yes. As we go through. And yes, you are completely right there, Pillar. Mohawk and Headphone Jack is a definitely nauseating run here. And this is very similar to it as we try and keep ourselves running away. Thankfully, this game slows us down a little bit by placing walls and springs and such like in our way. And we got to do the flying combo as we are the right way up, and suddenly we're to the right and to the left and to the upside down as we go. As you can see, we're just running our way through here as quickly as we can, making sure we know where we're going to go. Hitting the boost, turning ourselves down, going to run our way through to the next area, which will eventually lead us to the sign. And he does. He charges up that spirit ball so fast. He's practiced. He's very practiced. I'll show you how he's practiced. He did a lot of training. And I'll show you when we play Episode Metal. Again, thank you to you all for your donations that has allowed us to do Episode Metal. Because it will show you some lore. Honestly, it will. But now, the music begins. Doo-doo, doo-doo. Don't you no your finger at me. Sonic and Tails, let's go. Doo-doo-doo-doo. So we are just going to run our way through here. We're going to try and dodge as many of these little idiots as we can. I've already whiffed it, so I'm going to recharge my spinny attack as we wait and see where he is. Oh, he's there, but he missed us as we run, we jump, we go, we through, we hit the springs, and what do? We bust our way through all these walls coming through. And, well, if anybody's played any games with Metal Sonic, you know exactly what's going to happen to him in about 2 seconds' time. Metal Sonic, meat wall. Uh-oh. That was bad. But yeah, once again, he smack bangs head first into an electrified wall, and there you go. Finishing in an under sub 3 there, which was a very, very good, a good level there for us, which we love. Yo, Panda, thank you for the congrats, my friend. As we come in to the final level, Death Egg Mark II, the beginning of the end. And I hope we've got some Street Fighter fans here, maybe even some Ikaruga fans, because I believe Sega are fans of both. As we run our way through, once again, the headphone jack style level here. We're coming up to the boss fight. It is literally the heart of the Death Egg Mark II. Blue on one side, red on the other. It can only mean one thing. Magnets! How do they work? We don't know, but apparently in this case, it magnifies 3 giant rings that make this boss look like an Ikaruga boss. Why this works? I have no idea, but the idea of the boss here is that he will electrify some of the ground. We've got to navigate our way through each of these rings, and we are going to do that as we go through. And we're going to jump up and then dunk the boss on the side, not the butt. You can get him on the top, or you can get him on either side here, but you cannot get him on the butt because he has a guard. And now he's going to activate the lightning around here. We don't want to get hit if we can help it. We want to make sure we grab rings if we do take damage, and then transition into the next phase. We get him to do this. He is now going to drop us down after he spins us around, making everybody all dizzy. Spinny, spinny, spin. Seriously, this looks like an Ikaruga boss. If anybody's played Ikaruga, it looks like this. As we run our way through, we jump, we fly, and we're going to just take ourselves all the way up to the top area here. We're going to do another fly just so we can hit him at the side there. And in you go. Now, we're going to wait and see what he does. He's going to knock us down again. The level is going to start to fall apart ever so slowly. We've got double lightning, so I'm going to just mash to try and dodge it, which we did. Nice dodges. Got hit the second time, so we're going to run under and get the hit using our invincibility frames to hit him before he can hit us a second time. The main important thing about this boss fight is that before you hit the boss, you have some rings. Even if it's just one ring to rule them all, just have one ring. That is the most imperative and important thing about this boss fight. He is going to spin us all around again, though, as we go through. And you are right, it is missing about 50,000 bullets to be an Ikaruga boss fight. But it's still glorious. And now the boss is going into his final phase. He now has a shield, and the level is falling apart around us. We must use the spin dash attack to hit the boss, to knock his shield away. We spin dash under, we take some damage, we hit the boss. 2 more hits to go. We've got this finishing up in about the next 30 seconds. What is the Street Fighter reference? When he's coming down in the ship, he looks like M. Bison. He's got his arms crossed in a red cape level. He looks like M. Bison. Taking deliberate damage again, grabbing a ring before we hit the boss. He is down to his final hit. He's going to spin us around one more time. He's going to fire all the lightning. He's going to put up all the shield. We need to get the final hit. Time is on the final hit, so please be ready as we are going to come through. We are going to go down and in, and Dastar, I'm not using Supersonic. As we fly our way up to the top here, get dodging that. We didn't do it. We're going to make sure we grab a ring, which we have. We're going to fly our way through. Going to take one more bit of damage. We're going to spin dash under, hit the boss, and that is time. Ladies and gentlemen, Sonic 4, Episode 2, any percent is complete in... I don't know, because I don't have the timer. Tiny Tim's going to have to tell me.
47:56.
Booyah! I am happy with that. My PB is a 45, so only 2 minutes. With a number of deaths in the run, I can't complain about that. And our heroes, the ship is blowing up. We took out the heart of the Death Egg. Whatever will they do? They're going to run at a moderately paced speed to find themselves the escape panels as they fly back to Mobius.
I have a donation for you, Argick.
Go for it, my friend.
Okay, we have received a $38 donation from Flying Fox, who says, I like a round total, okay? Also, quack at Argick.
Quack. Duck stage. But yes, we are going to quickly get ourselves set up because, again, thank you, Flying Fox, for that $38 donation and the quack. And thank you to everybody as well. We have unlocked the episode metal. So if you wanted to see more metal, if you wanted to see a highlight, if you wanted, not a highlight, if you wanted to see a throwback to episode 1, well, you're in for a treat. And no video game, I'm not collecting the Chaos Emeralds. No. So if we can get the timer reset there, we are going to get ourselves underway on episode metal. We're just going to go back into the single player here because it is going to unlock here as we go through. So you can see the story back at the end of Sonic CD. Metal Sonic unfortunately failed in his grand scheme of trying to defeat Sonic. He's been laying there for a long time. But Dr. Robotnik has not forgotten about his creation here. Instead, he has created a monitor and does a fancy little dance that allows it to fire electricity. No, we said electricity. That reboots Metal Sonic, giving him the energy that he needs. And you see him now. He gets up as we go through. Now being ordered, come from Little Planet. Come over to where we are. This is where you need to go as we go through. As we go through, he gets himself up and we go our way through here. And he flies his way over. Tiny Tim, my friend, are we ready with the timer for episode metal here?
We should be ready, yes.
All right.
Our tech person is sitting ready to go.
Awesome. So, we now have episode metal. Episode metal has been unlocked. You unlock episode metal if you have a Sonic 4 episode 1 save file on your PC or console and also play the first level in episode 2. We do have to wait for the little cutscene here to go through saying you can play all the stages because you finished the video game. As we go through here, the giant death egg appears and we are going to get ourselves underway for episode metal. Once again, thank you all for your donations on this. We are now ready to go. So, ladies and gentlemen, episode metal in 3, 2, 1, go. So, episode metal here. What happens is episode metal starts with Metal Sonic flying into the machine, allowing him to go from Mad Gear here all the way through into a few of the other levels. So, Mad Gear, of course, was the level in Sonic 4 episode 1. This now has Kingler being absolutely outstanding at the moment, just bullying us. Thanks, Kingler. Always does it. So Kingler, Staryu, and Scyther will make their grand appearances again, as they always do. Now, for those of you that have not played episode 4 before, or episode 1 before, this is the 4 stages from that video game, redone in sort of a kind of encore mode, harder mode style of the stage here. It's a very short but sweet run. There's only 4 stages in the game, and we're going to try and navigate our way through these without dying. If I can make this deathless, that would be absolutely amazing. Kingler, of course, at the start there saying not a chance. So we'll see if we can jump over. We totally missed that jump, which is wonderful, as we're going to navigate our way through the stages here. But it's fine because it takes us to the same area anyway. Let's hope we don't get ourselves trolled by getting spiked. We got spiked. I'm going to make sure that goes up. Not crush us. Thank you very much. Set of crushes up here that we're going to be very careful of, and we got crushed by them anyway. Feels bad. So we're going to go through and try that again. Second time. So there goes the deathless right at the very start, as always. Gonna no do that, Mel. He just bounces into the spikes all the time. So we're going to wait for the Scyther or the Staryus to use Pin Missile here. They have self-destructed. Away they go. I'm going to double back, land on these areas. That will not crush me, even though it looks it. We got to wait for this platform cycle. Jump up, jump over, and in you go. As we go through. As we go in here, up the way, the top, and round we go. We're going to see if we can navigate. No, don't you dare. Thank you very much. Always fails to get that jump, but we get the second jump that's really cool as we go through. In, down, and a go. Big takes the card as always. Of course he does. I always die on this level. The pistons are the worst thing about this run because you don't know if they're going to be active when you get near them. And there's not much time to react, unfortunately. We got one more set of pistons as well as this troll Scyther here. But the Scyther not getting us, thankfully. I want to make sure I land down into the steam here. It's like the Steam Summer Sale. There's too many games everywhere. As we go through to the end here, I'm going to make sure I wait for the pistons to go down so we can run across, not get crushed by those end ones, and finish the stage in a nice 2 minutes there. as we go through. So now that Metal Sonic has been repaired and he's on the phone. Look at him. He's holding the phone. He's like, hello, I'm on the phone. Yes, Dr. Robotnik, I'm going after Sonic. I'm on the phone. So from here, we head out into the big wide world to the Lost Labyrinth, finding the altar's hidden treasure. Now, we actually jump into those spikes because that is RNG manipulation for the rest of the enemies in the stage. Yes, that is a complete lie. As we're going to go through and hopefully don't get hit by the second lot, which we got hit by anyway. You know what? Yeah, I can't even pretend anymore. I'm just hitting the spikes because I forget where the spikes are. As we go in, and we're going to run our way through, dodging all the balls, Indiana Jones style here. Don't want to get hit by any of the temple straps. Hit the spring at the bottom, launching ourselves to the top route. As this is where we want to try and stay as we go through. As we go through, in, down, and round we go. And we're going to jump our way into the hidden spring. Again, most of these stages, of course, follow a classic Sonic playstyle. Stay up the top and you will go in a very fast pace. Go in the bottom and you're probably going to find a random assorted side effects. Things may include springs, death, enemies, and a number of other things. As we go through in, making sure we jump into the secret hole in the wall there. The game trying to make me fall down. It is not happening. As we jump up through and in, round we go. Jump. Jump, jump, over and through. Fun fact, I learned this run 3 days ago as part of a donation incentive for a marathon, for a charity stream that we did a while back. And I thought it's perfect timing to show this off at UKSG. And thankfully, the folks graciously allowed me the opportunity to do this. As we come to the end of the level here, he's showing us how we can do the dance on the top of the giant ball here. We want to stay on top of it until we get halfway through, where there are some platforms waiting for us right about there. Jump on the platform, jump on the platform, jump on the platform, fall the way down, away we go. Oh, we almost fell down the hole. Mel almost fell down the hole as he's ordering the pizza here. Hello, my name is Metal. I would like a cheese and tomato pizza. No, I don't want pineapple on the pizza. And then hangs up. And we're going to play the next app, but I'm going to let this cutscene play out because this is how Metal Sonic manages to do what he does. As we go through, Metal Sonic coming into this labyrinth. Why is he here? Because he finds this amazing power-up. But what is this power? We don't know what it is. It's a giant purple orb. I know. I'm going to absorb it. Aye, okay. Nyah! He is now Metal Sonic Kai. Not quite Supersonic because he doesn't change color yet, but maybe one day he'll be Super Metal Sonic, but not today. As we now run through to our third stage, the second last stage, we're going gambling. We're on the electric road. We're at the casino. And we're going to run our way through this stage here. We got a lot of things that are going to be in our way. We got a lot of flippers. We got a lot of enemies. We got a lot of cycles. But as long as we hit none of them, we'll get through just fine. Navigate our way up to the top here. Land straight off the item boxes, taking us to the top right. Hit off the bumper to go back to the spring, allowing us to run our way through. And away we go. And of course, everybody, orb. What do you do with the orb? You orb it. And we're going to run our way through it. Land off the little biscuits here. Bouncing off the spring to the bumper, up to the top as we go in. And unfortunately for J-Mac, we are not gambling today. Metal Sonic doesn't have time for that shenanigans. We're just going to bump our way off, do a spin dash jump, allowing us to go all the way to the end of the stage in less than a minute. We are, of course, doing the Sonic 4 Episode 1 stages in reverse order. As he's on the phone again. What's he talking about this time? You've got your pizza. But wait, there's something wrong with the pizza? They haven't delivered it yet? Well, that's because you're moving too fast, Mel. You gotta slow down, dude. Of course the pizza delivery company can't keep up with you. Jeez. As we come in to the first level of the video game, the last level for Metal Sonic here, as we're gonna come in through, down and round, navigate our way through the stage here once again, taking the top route, jumping on the fourth platform because this game likes the number 4. Who would have thunk? I do not want these. Thank you very much. I'm going to spin dash my way over. We're going to run over a set of spikes. Checkpoint, spikes, jump. Did not get the jump, but it's fine. We have a backup with the enemies here. Way to go, dude. Let's see if we can still get this back up now. This is going to be interesting. I think I may need to restart the stage. Yeah, we do. Unfortunately, we can't get back up there. And the bottom right is not fun. So we're going to restart the stage and do it again. Maybe this will give the pizza delivery guy a chance to catch up with us. Who knows? As long as I don't fall off the edge of the map again like I did last time. Nobody said that. So we're running our way through as we go in. Would you like to jump, video game? Just like any other classic Sonic video game, you can press the jump button and he won't jump. I swear it's a thing. I'm not making it up. It is genuinely like any other Sonic video game. Sometimes you'll hit the jump button in the video game. We'll say, nah, we're going to wait for the spikes to disappear. There is what we're doing. We are taking the DLC route. Thank you for mocking me with the DLC. I love it. As we go through. And we're just going to navigate our way through the area. In and up now. We're going to take a very secret route. It's not very secret when you know where it is, but if you jump up, jump into the little wall here, spin dash jump over, gonna land on an area with a set of springs from the platform to the platform. Don't you dare. Thank you very much. He missed his homing attack. Metal Sonic can't eat pizza. I think you've made him mad there, Phoenix Town. Oh, as we're gonna run our way through, we missed the little shortcut as we run our way in to the jump, getting ourselves under to the end, and that is time on the run. I'm sorry, I forgot to tell you that was time. As is on the phone again. Metal Sonic is on the phone there. And he's sitting there going, pizza delivery guy, eat the pizza, keep the change. I've got myself a Tails and a Hedgehog to find. And then he finds the Tails and the Hedgehog. But how does he find them, I might add? You want to know where it is? Well, remember that rocket that he came on? Yeah, it turns out Tails is very irresponsible. He just leaves it lying around. Sonic and Tails are flying away to episode 2, and Metal Sonic has just been left with Tails' rocket right there. Metal Sonic, angry at the assessment, powers up the rocket with the ancient power that he found, and away he goes. And that is GG's, ladies and gentlemen. That is Sonic 4 Episode Metal as he carries the rocket as it takes him all the way to White Park 4, where the boss fight continues. And that was Sonic 4. There you go.
Congratulations, Arg. That was fantastic.
Thank you. And again, thank you all for donating for that one. I believe coming up next is Hypnotic and Co. with Sega Sonic the Hedgehog. Excuse me, I have a little bit of a hiccup there. But I am going to pass that over. Tiny Tim, if you'd like to close us out.
Yeah, well, I must say a massive thank you to Argick. That was an absolutely amazing Sonic 4 run and then episode metal. I'm sure everybody can join me in saying that Argick, you are absolutely fantastic. One of my favourite runners, and you bring a positivity and an energy to your runs that very few people can match. So thank you so much indeed. It really is amazingly appreciated and an absolute honour to be hosting for you, my friend.
No, it's a pleasure, and thank you for hosting for me, buddy.
Right, okie dokie. So we'll be back very shortly, folks. We're going to take a quick intermission and we'll be back with the final run of the marathon, which is going to be Hypnotic Stream.